Hey everybody, I just kind of want to show you what the students are bringing home this weekend to work on. It's just kind of like a really, I mean, probably to them it doesn't look easy, but it actually is very simple. I just kind of wanted to show you guys how to do it, parents, so that way if they have any questions over the weekend, you'll know what to do. Also, we do have a quiz on Monday, so this would be really good practice for them to work on just maybe a couple problems a day. It shouldn't, I don't expect all of it to be done, but it is a really good practice piece for our quiz on Monday. So, what we're working on is elapsed time. So, if nobody knows what elapsed time is, it's just we are giving a start time and then an end time, and so the time in between is our elapsed time. So the way I'm having the students learn is by using a number line. So a number line that looks like this is kind of what we're going for. So the very first time, which is 5:40, is when we start. So that is what you would label here, 5:40. And then you have your end time, which is 10:28. And that is what you would label here. So what we do in the classroom is we work on mountains, hills, rocks, and pebbles. So our mountain is always our hour. So I'm going to do it in colors, but the students can just do it in regular pencil. I just do it in color so they can see it a little bit better. But we jump 1 hour, which is our mountain. So from 1 hour would be 6:40. So you make your mountain. And you make sure you always label. So 1 hour and always label that time. So it would be 6:40. And I always ask the students to check and make sure. Always do your hours first. So you're always doing your mountains. So then we go to see if we can still do another hour, and we can because we won't pass 10:28. So we do another hour in another mountain, which makes our time 7:40. Can we do another hour? Yes, because another hour would be 8:40. So make yourself another mountain. And that would be 8:40. Can we do another mountain? Yes. So that would be 9:40. So then I ask them to check and make sure. So can you do another mountain? And they'll say no because another hour would be 10:40, and we'll pass our end time. So then that is when we move into our hills. And our hills are increments of 10 minutes. So we automatically will jump 10 minutes, which would make this 9:50. Can we jump again? Yes. It makes this 10 o'clock. This is where it gets tricky for some because they will think 9:60. But we know that every time it gets to 60, we take those minutes and we move them over to our hour. And then the 60 becomes double zeros. So you move your 60 to the next hour, which makes it 10, and then your 60 becomes double zeros. So now we're at 10 o'clock. Can we keep going? Yeah, because our end time is 10:28, so we can do actually another 10, which would become 10:10. Can we do another one? They should know 10 from 10 is 10:20. So we can do another 10, would be 10:20. And then this is where it kind of gets tricky because we know we can't do another 10 because it would be 10:30 and our time's not 10:30. That is when we move to our rocks. Rocks are worth 5. So we know that time, it's going to be hard to write, and it's okay, would be 10:25. So then they know they can't do any more rocks because our time would still be 10:30 if we did another rock. So that's when we move to our pebbles. Our pebbles are worth 1 minute. So then they just count from 10:25 to 10:28, 10:25, 26, 27, 28. Make sure they label and they know what each one represents, so they should know that. So sometimes they think they're done at this point, and they're really not. So if you look at the very front page, it wants to know the elapsed time. So you worked really hard to make the number line, but now you have to tell me the elapsed time. So we look here. We know we have hours, so we look at the hours first. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. So we would write 4 hours. And they know to write and. Now we count up our minutes. 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48. So 4 hours and 48 minutes. I would like them to practice this a few times this weekend just to get practice, because next week when we're starting math, it will be this continued. So if they are getting the hang of it now and you guys know what to do, then I feel like they'll be confident for their quiz on Monday. I hope everybody has a great weekend and hope you get some rest. Bye.